Not everything will go your way, but Yahweh knows the best way. And right now, actively as we're speaking, I'm learning that. There's this book that I used to write in 2 years ago, and today I just decided to go and look at it and see what I was writing down, right? And I had all these dreams and aspirations, and I had all these things I wanted to happen. Some of them didn't happen, and for right reasons, and some of them did happen, right? So, for example, right, I always thought my confidence was depicted in how I looked, right? If I look this way, maybe I have this more, this much more confidence. But as time went on, I figured out that confidence isn't like the way you look, it's how you speak, it's certain things that you do, it's the fruits of the spirit. And for me, things like confidence and patience were not things that I could just wake up and say that I have. First, I would pray for it, and I'd be like, Lord, I pray you give me confidence and the strength to do this. Then I'll wake up, and I'll go to school the next day, and then somebody will curse me out. And now I'm put in that situation to either show my patience or confidence, right? And these things are gonna happen. So when you're praying for things like anything, right? Just know that you're gonna be tested on it, right? So even today, I'm on the game, I'm playing the game, and old man, I don't know how old this guy is, but he sounds really old. And he's like, oh, he called me all types of B words and all that. But now I'm tested. Now, what do I do in the situation where I'm being cursed at? Do I curse this person back, or do I just deal with it with patience and confidence? Like, what would Jesus do? That's the type of situation where you're like, what would Jesus do? Now, in this situation, I did tell the man, I was like, you're too old to be acting that way over a pixelated game. And that's the worst I said. That's the worst I said. But even though he kept trying to, egg it on and curse me out, I told him, you got it. And I left him alone, right? Now, this takes time to even react that way. So when you're praying for things and you don't get it, it doesn't mean that you're behind, and it definitely doesn't mean that you're not on the right track. And for example, today when I was reading the book I wrote in 2 years ago, I had this checklist, and it's like a checklist of things I wanted to happen, and I was able to check some of those things off. But guess what? I never knew when I accomplished it or when it happened in my life, because I don't know, it's like God just works over time for you. But at the same time, you're gonna have these things coming your way, and you're gonna have to show yourself that you're approved. You're gonna have to show that you're approved for these things to happen in your life. So if you're praying for something actively and you're like, Lord, I want this thing to happen, and I'm praying for this thing to happen, and you said that, if I ask this in your name, it will happen. Just be patient with it and know that your time's gonna come. The time's gonna come for you to be tested. So stay blessed.